Hey guys, we're going to continue our talk on equations and solving them. Today we are going to talk specifically about fractions and how to solve equations with them. So the tough part about fractions is dealing with them. So the easiest way to deal with them is to not deal with them and get rid of them. So that's what we're going to do. So to get rid of a fraction, let's look at this 5x over 3. We want to get rid of this denominator. This really says 5x divided by 3. So to get rid of that divided by 3, we multiply by 3. And then that 3 on the top and the bottom just becomes 3 over 3, which is 1. 1 times 5x just leaves us 5x. However, since this is an equation, what we do to one term, we need to do to every term. And we multiplied this numerator by 3, so that means we go across the top and just multiply the numerators by 3. So the second term becomes 30 over 2 equals 15 over 2. Okay, see how we did that? We just multiplied the top numbers. So now we follow down the line. We have another fraction here. We want to get rid of this divided by 2. We do that by multiplying by 2, and then the 2's cancel out, leaving us with 30. And what we do to one term, we need to do to every term. And if you look right here, this last term is also 2 and 2, so those 2's cancel out, leaving us with 15. And then this 5x times 2 gives us 10x. So now we've gotten rid of all of the fractions. All we have to do now is solve for x. So we can get rid of that plus 30 by subtracting. And then divide by 10, we have negative 1.5. So let's try that again, but with some different denominators. So now we have x over 9 plus 1 over x equals 2/3. So I want to get rid of this first denominator. It's divided by 9, so that means I need to multiply every numerator by 9. 9 over 9 cancels out, leaving us with x plus 1 times 9, 9 over x equals 2 times 9, 18 over 3. Well, if you notice, 18 is divisible by 3. So we can actually simplify this before we go and eliminate any other fractions. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So now we have one more fraction to get rid of, this 9 over x. We get rid of that over x just like we do a number. We multiply by x. And then instead of the numbers canceling out, the x's cancel out, leaving us with 9. And don't forget to multiply every term by x. So we have x times x, we have x squared plus 9 equals 6x. Well, if you notice this problem, it's actually a parabola because we have an x squared. So we need to make sure this parabola is equal to 0 before we start solving it. And then we could either use quadratic formula or our diamond rectangle. I'm going to use our zero product property with my diamond rectangle. Plug in our x squared and our constant. So what multiplies to be 9x squared but adds to be negative 6x? Well, how about a negative 3x and a negative 3x? So I have x minus 3, x minus 3. Write it as our product. And since they're the same, we can just square it. So we set our product equal to 0. There's our x. So you guys won't have a parabola on your homework, but the process is the same. Getting rid of those fractions first to get a nice equation with whole numbers that you'll be able to solve. So you have a couple questions just like this first one on your homework. Give them a try. Have a good day.